Alright guys, we're going to start this episode off by giving away this anti-tank grenade. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, and then I will be picking a winner in next week's episode. Alright guys, so we are back doing another episode of the Sinai Desert Battlefield 1 style, and today it's going to be an interesting video because I have pre-recorded a bunch of clips throughout the past week of me working on the mock. So I don't know how I'm going to order it, but I did do some time-lapse footage because a lot of you guys liked it from last week. So make sure you guys leave a like if you guys like the time-lapses. And we're going to go around and talk about the mock. And like I said, it's going to be kind of weird because they're all the clips are going to, they might not line up perfectly. Like, you know, I might say, okay, and then I'm going to talk about this, and then I don't. But hopefully we can do that. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, as you can see, the mock right now is a complete mess. We've got bins just everywhere over there. We've got all sorts of stuff all the way around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take probably an hour here, and we're just going to clean all this up, make it look so we can actually see the mock, and then we're going to start working on it. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse of that now. Alright guys, so we got this all cleaned up. I think overall it looks much better. There was just a lot of clutter going on. We had a bunch of parts back there in bins and just all over that we weren't even using because I got rid of everything that was dark bluish gray, all the tan detailing pieces, you know, that we used for along the train tracks, and then the mountain, of course. We don't need any of those parts anymore because this is the only dark bluish gray thing in the mock. And then right now we're just working on dark tan, so we got all the dark tan parts back there that I have on hand, as well as filler brick there and there. And then we got this dark tan bin because we still got to figure out this arch. And then the white plates, I'll talk about that probably later in a video. And then down here we've got stuff that I kind of use every day for thumbnails. We got telephone lines we can work on, water tower, and of course this is kind of somewhat completed down here. But yeah, so I was able to clean all this off, and hopefully I'll have time to start, you know, laying out where I think buildings are going to go, because I think this is going to be really cool, and hopefully we can start working on the buildings here soon. But yeah, then I also hung up this little, our to-do list basically, so we could actually cross off a couple of those things, so let's do that. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be working on the dark tan mountain because the other mountain over there is complete, so we're going to work on this. I just got in a order of some dark tan bricks, so we got some 1x2s, some 1x4s, and then we finally got some 1x2 inverted slopes. That's going to make the mountain look a lot more random and natural, so I'm going to use these parts. Then of course we've got the 1x2x3 slopes and then the 1x2 slopes, so I'm going to try to use up all these parts, see where I get, and we're probably gonna have to order more parts. I don't want this mountain to be too big, but we're gonna set up a time lapse here and run that, and I'm gonna try to use up as much of these parts as I can without tiring myself out. So without further ado, let's do that now. Okay, so I'm filming a lot of these clips like before this episode comes out, obviously, but I'm filming them like I did some on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today's Saturday, right before I'm about to edit this video, and I just wanted to talk about what I'm working on right now, and that's this dark tan mountain here. And working on this, it's funny because it's probably about half the size as the dark bluish gray one over there. And I'm still, you know, struggling with it just because it's a mountain and those are really annoying. But if you look at the back side here, literally this entire thing is, you know, stilted up with these 1x1s that I got, you know, like 7,000 of. And then of course here I'm trying to use some plates and whatnot that I have right here. I had these 2 bins sorted out already, and I thought let's try to use them. That way, you know, I'm using this much less 1x1s, and so far it's working out pretty good. The goal is to, before this video comes out, so literally in like 2 hours before this video comes out, the goal is to get the rest of this section right here up to this height. So if I go down low, you can see I still got to build this up all the way like that. And then I'm thinking that this height that it is right now, I'm going to, let's see, where are my dark tan plates? I'm going to make the perimeter all the way around, just like I did with the dark bluish gray mountain up there, that little ring. That way we can have snipers up here. So this will go just like this, and then there'd be the same deal. There'd be a mountain that comes up and crests at the top. But so far I'm using as many of these dark tan pieces as I can. I'm kind of working with limited resources, and I'll probably have to order a bunch more, but hopefully I can get to, you know, this height, get that, you know, I don't know, would it be a landing or a walkway, get that done, and then edit and film this episode. So that's what I'm doing as far as the dark tan mountain goes. Alright guys, so we got a couple fan mails in, I believe like 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't able to put them in the video because I had to pre-record it because I was going to Brick Cascade that past weekend. But I still need to show them, so I'm going to show them now. So we got one from Ryan. He actually sent this minifigure. This is the Flame Trooper from Battlefield 1. Now, he sent that in, and I used that in the thumbnail of my video because I thought it was so cool. And once again, thank you, Ryan, for this. He says, don't mind, you know, using it in your mock or anything. I think that'd be really cool. And he says he's really, you know, in love with the Sinai Desert. So he sent this, and this flame piece was not attached. I actually took that off of the one flamethrower from the Battle of Palilu. So basically, that's what he sent me, and then I took the liberty of adding that on. And overall, I think it's an awesome looking figure, and it's going to go great with the mock. So once again, thank you so much, Ryan, for sending that out to me. Then we have another one from, let's see here, Connor, I believe it is. Is that right? Let's check. It's from Maddox. So I'm assuming, yeah, so he basically sent me a custom minifigure. I'm assuming it's a sig fig. Let me stand it up here. So we got a sig fig. Oh, whoops. We got a sig fig, and then he sent me an assortment of weapons and accessories here. So we got his figure. I'll give you guys a close-up on that. His hat kind of got turned there. But overall, really cool. I like how he glued on the lightsaber onto that M1 carbine. A little bit different. Overall, really cool minifigure. That'll be going on my sig fig shelf. So once again, thank you for that. And yeah, my address is in the description if you guys want, you know, a shout out. I gladly give them out if you send me stuff, but I'm not asking you to send me stuff because, you know, it's one of those weird things. Like, it's really cool if you guys send me stuff, but you don't have to. So let's keep moving on with the Battle of Sinai Desert. Okay, so one thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of you guys wanted me to work on the telephone poles. So I got all this, you know, just the main poles done, and these are 15 bricks high. Now I'm thinking of spacing them about every 32 studs. So that's about like that. So, you know, if I line these up like that, I'm thinking that's the spacing I want. And then we'll take some fine like threading or thread or string of some sort, and we'll, you know, wrap them around this so we actually have some wires. And the only reason I only have these poles done because I don't have, surprisingly, I don't have any 1x6s in reddish brown, but once I find some of those, I will be able to just put these clips on the last one with the jumper plate, and then these will be done, and then I can find some threading needle or something to do that with. Alright guys, so this is what I was able to get done with the dark tan mountain. As you can see, I was not able to get up to that layer simply because I ran out of time. Right now it's about 11 o'clock, and I still need to upload the video, edit the video, and render it and do all that. And with these time lapses, it makes the video so much more. It makes it like versus, you know, around a gigabyte of a video to around 4 to 5 gigabytes as a video, because those time lapses are so lengthy and they just take up so much space. So it takes a really long time to render. But this is what I have for the dark tan mountain, and overall I think it's looking really good. Let me know what you guys think, and also let me know, do you think this is a good height to stop at and make that perimeter? So if this mountain, you know, all that below my finger there was filled in, and then we did that ring for the snipers and then continued the mountain up, do you think that would look good? Let me know right there in the, you know, the poll up in the card section. So overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm obviously going to have to order more bricks because that's all I have left. And I'm going to have to order more bricks, not only for the mountain, but for this archway, because the plan was to use some of those bricks for this archway, but I started on the mountain because that was more of a priority to me, and at least in my mind. And you know, obviously this is still with plates, and this is just a test once again. So I'm trying to visualize that and how I'm going to do that with bricks. Maybe a combination of bricks and plates. I'm not too sure yet. But overall, I'm happy with how the mountain's turning out. And one other thing I wanted to mention is I got these 16 by 16 white plates from Brick Cascade. You can check out the haul video on my channel. I believe it was the last video I posted. And I'll be using those for the houses because those will work good for doing, you know, the 2 stories or the 3-story buildings. It'll be good so I can span a wide distance and make some really cool looking houses. So my goal is to get this done, get the telephone poles done, and the water tower, get pretty much everything on that side of the mock done, then focus all efforts on the town and the archway. So that's kind of the plan. So I don't know where this clip of the video is going to be throughout the entire episode, but we're going to cut to the giveaway winners here and probably wrap this video up.
Alright guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 28 of the Battle of Sinai Desert, so let's do that real quick. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, nice progress again. Aiden Lord, you are the winner of the anti-tank grenade from last week's episode, so make sure you personal message me here on YouTube. If you don't personal message me here through YouTube, if you email me or send me a message through Instagram, I will not reply to it. You have to do it through YouTube. And if you don't know how to personal message, all you do is go to my channel, go to the About page, and then the top right says Send Message. Make sure you send me your full name, full address, zip code, all that good stuff, and I can get this prize out to you. So, let's finish this video off.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the Sinai Desert. Let me know what you guys think of the overall mock. Let me know how you guys like the Dark Tan Mountain, how that's turning out. I think if I can get that done by... see, there's going to be a bottleneck because I don't have all the parts, and I'm obviously going to go through them, but if I could go through all the parts I have by next week's episode, I'll be happy, and I'm definitely going to order some parts after this episode gets uploaded. But once again, thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out last week's episode, click right here. If you want to check out another video, click right here, and if you want to subscribe, make sure you click right here. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope you have a great weekend.